Hi, I'm Craig Rowland, founder of Sandfly Security. Today, I'm proud to introduce a brand new feature in Sandfly's agentless Linux security platform, which we call SSH Security Zones. SSH keys on Linux are notoriously mismanaged. They're scattered all over many enterprises. A lot of admin and security teams don't know who's using them, where they're going, why they're there, how long they've been around. And worst of all, a lot of attackers can insert a brand new key for persistence and lateral movement, and administrators and security teams frequently can't spot what's going on. SSH keys for Sandfly are a major threat. So we've introduced a new feature called SSH Security Zones that allows you to track where keys are going and get immediate notification if they go into an area where they're not permitted. This means unauthorized keys are going to be immediately identified so you can investigate them and not have any damage done. In the simplest form, we have an area called SSH Security with our security zone set up. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a new security zone here for our production systems. I'm going to grab any system here that's tagged as production. And next, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say any key for SSH that's flagged with the tag production on it is going to be allowed to operate inside that zone. Lastly, I'm going to go ahead and give it a name. And then what we're going to do is hit finish. That's all it took. Now, at this point, you see I have my two zones here, development and production zone. Production zone's already red. This means we've already identified a key that does not belong there because it doesn't have the correct authorization. Clicking on that zone, we immediately see 5 systems, one of which is here in red. That means that it has an alert. It has an unauthorized key. Clicking on that system further, we're going to our visualizer mode. And on that system, we see our 4 keys, 3 of which here are allowed to be there. This key, though, is not. This key is also used by a user here called Johnny. Now, going back to here, I could click on this key. It takes me to our key explorer. And this is going to allow us to see immediately more information about that system. First of all, that key is present on 2 different hosts. So I immediately know where that key is. One is in production, one is in development. This could simply be a key that left the development zone and went into production by accident, or it could be something more. Next thing here, we're going to see what users are using that key. Now here, there's something very odd. I see user Johnny, and then I also see bin, proxy, and sync. These are Linux default accounts. They shouldn't have an SSH key. So this immediately raises the suspicion level of this key, enough to the point where I'm going to say, we need to investigate this key. I'm now actually going to ban this key. Banning the key means that we're going to flag it on any system that has this key, whether or not it's in our production zone that's being protected or not. So now what you can do is go back to your key investigation tool at the top. We can immediately see this key is here. We can see it's a banned key. And again, when I click on that key, I'm going to see all the hosts that it's present on. These 2 hosts here. I could click on any one of them. I could see when that key actually showed up with our visualized timeline down here. I can even see the user and key entries. So I could click on any one of these. I could see that there's a bin user here. It's entry number 1 and authorized keys 2 file here. So everything about this is suspicious. But what this really does at the top level as well is it gives you the ability to know that an authorized key has entered. We also flag these keys. It could send out that information to a SIEM tool. So here we've generated 2 alerts that there's a banned key in use and that there's a key in violation. So that means that your security operations center can see that key information just as well as you can from inside the UI. So that's a quick rundown of the SSH Security Zone feature. It's a very simple but extremely powerful way to get control of where your SSH keys are and get very, very good visibility into unauthorized keys that might be in use, or even worse, moving through your network with a lateral movement attack, which is very bad news. So it's available in our free product and, of course, our commercial product. You can go to our website and get a free license, start using it right now today, or go ahead and reach out to us. We're happy to give you a full demo of the features, which go very much deeper than this video can provide, and we're happy to do that just by contacting us. So I'm Craig Rowland from Sandfly Security. Thank you again for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.